Hey Pascal, thanks for doing this. I just wanted to know, given how emotional this week was, what was the process like, kind of returning to basketball and preparing yourself to play again?
I think it was okay. I think once we knew that we were supposed to play, I think everyone turned the place to playing. So yeah, I think it was okay.
There wasn't any kind of like an internal conflict about returning?
I don't think so. No.
Okay. And just a basketball question quickly. How did those three early fouls at the beginning of the game kind of get you out of your rhythm there, or it appeared to get you out of your rhythm?
I think obviously you don't want to have get in foul trouble early. Kind of think about how to play and stuff, and makes you question a lot of things and how you move. But it happens, and I just got to figure out a way to bounce back once that happened. I can't let that kind of affect my game. But I don't think it did much. When I was out there, I try to be as aggressive as I can.
Thanks a lot, Pascal.
Thanks, Stephen. Next, we'll go to Eric Green from The Athletic.
Hey, Pascal, thanks so much for taking the time this afternoon. Was there anything you felt they did to slow you down? It seems like they were playing you pretty hard on one shoulder in the post. Was there anything in particular they did?
I think I got to where I wanted to. I got to finish some of the shots that I took. I think I got to the spots that I want to get to on the floor.
Are drives less available against this team just because they are, especially with Jalen and Jason, they're so long in terms of reaching in? It seemed like you were mostly operating from the post today.
I think, they're really a gap team, and they really in the gaps and stuff. So we had a lot of open shots that we didn't make, and I expect us to make those next game, and maybe that's going to open up a little bit more the floor for us.
Thank you, Pascal.
Next, we'll go to Andrew Lopez from ESPN.
Hey, Pascal, twice last year you guys dropped game one under Nick Nurse before coming back and winning the series. What has helped you guys when you do fall behind early to make changes and kind of get back on the right track?
I think we learned from games, and obviously, it was one of those games, and they played well. And, we didn't really have a rhythm offensively. I don't think our defense was bad, and made some mistakes and stuff. But we just try to, go back and watch the film and just trying to be better. I think overall they have more energy than us. They had, they were more active than us. So those are the things that we're going to go back and watch and try to do better next game.
Going back to kind of that first question, do you think those three fouls you picked up early kind of got you guys as a whole out of a rhythm early?
I wouldn't say that, because I think, obviously you don't want to pick up fouls like that early, but those are things that happen in the game, so you got to figure it out.
Thanks, Pascal.
Thanks, Andrew. We'll go back to Stephen from Sportsnet.
Sorry, Pascal. Just one more from me. I was just wondering, you guys kind of you only got seven fast break points there, and obviously getting out in transition is a big part of your guys' game. So what did the Celtics do to kind of disrupt you, kind of getting out in transition there?
I think early they made a lot of shots, so it wasn't really a lot of transition opportunities, but. Obviously, once the game was going, we had a lot of stops, and I just don't think we converted on the other side. So I think, we got to do a better job once we get those stops and steals and things like that, convert to points.
Next is Ryan Wallstaff from the Toronto Sun.
Hey, Pascal. I just had a question about the shots that Boston was getting. Obviously, they hit a ton of threes, but I know you kind of mentioned it earlier, were you kind of happy with how you defended those looks with the shots they're getting? They just had a hot game, or is it something you think you need to focus on heading into game two?
I think obviously they had some open shots, and I think those shots that we really challenged well, and they made a bunch. So, I don't know. We're gonna watch the film and see what we can do better. But I just didn't think that our defense was as bad. I think if our offense was just half as good, as our defense, we'd be in the game.
Thank you.
Next is Bruce Arthur from the Toronto Star. Hang on one second. Go ahead, Bruce.
Pascal, there we go. Pascal, one thing Kyle just said, that without the initiatives that the NBA announced this week in terms of turning stadiums into places people can vote, in terms of the different initiatives that the NBA is going to fund or push, he said without that, that's the reason that you guys are still here. That's the reason that the Raptors are still in this bubble. Without those concrete benefits of the bubble, how much do you guys really consider maybe leaving the more important things that are going on in the world?
I can hear the end of the question.
How much did you guys consider leaving the bubble if the NBA hadn't offered that, if there hadn't been concrete benefits to being?
I think for me, at the end of the day, we're here and we got to try to move on. We got to play these games and obviously there's bigger things and once we had whatever we felt like was fair. We're here now. I think that we're here, so we got to worry about focus on that and the things that needs to be done. While we're here or after we're here, we're gonna worry about them too.
In terms of that balance, how difficult is it to balance this week and these emotions and the depth of that and the feeling that maybe basketball doesn't matter, and then you have to play a game today?
You can make excuses, man. It's basketball. You go out there, you play. This is, something that we love to do. We've been doing it for a while, and obviously it's tough, and I don't want to minimize, the things that's going on. But once we step on the floor, it's time to play, and we got to do our best, and play and do everything to be our best. So we can't really have those things as excuses. At the end of the day, it was an emotional week, and a lot of things happened, and a lot of debate between staying and leaving. But for me, I was like, if we're here, we're here. There's no more, we got to be here and just got to play. And then we can't use that as an excuse.
Thank you, Pascal.
We'll end, or we've got two more. First, we'll go with Michael Grange from Sportsnet. Go ahead, Michael.
Yeah. Hey, Pascal. Going back to that first quarter, you looked like you were really trying to get to the rim, get into the paint. And you had that little bunny roll off against Jalen, and then there's a couple of calls that didn't go your way. Did you feel like, if things had just gone a little differently, you could have ended up having a big game?
I don't know. I have no idea. It's things happens in a game. You got to figure it out. At the end of the day, we didn't play as well as we wanted, but that's why it's a 7-game series. That's why, you go back and you watch film, you come back and you try to be better. And at the end of the day, that's what it's about. It's one game, no matter what happened and how many points. It's one game. We got to go out there and lace them up for the next game and try to win that one.
Appreciate it, Pascal. Thank you.
We will end with Tab de Bordes from Puerto Rico. Please go ahead.
Hello, Pascal. Can you hear me?
Can you speak up a bit?
Okay. Pascal, how do you think is had to be done different for next game? What do you think has to be done different to this game?
I think we got to go watch the film. I think obviously we're going to see what we need to do better and how, to be better and offensively and also, even better defensively. So we got to go watch the film and see what to do.
Thank you, Pascal.
Thanks very much, Pascal.